Hi everyone, this is cyoubx, and today I'm going to do an unboxing and first impression of the new DaYan 5 ZhanChi. Just a note about the pronunciation before I unbox this. I'm going to be calling DaYan 5 the ZhanChi for all intensive purposes. Why? Because Chinese is a tonal language and English uses inflection, so when you combine the two, you're going to mess up one of the two languages. Even if you say ZhanChi or whatever you could possibly say, as long as you put inflection in it, you're not saying it right anyway, so why not just say ZhanChi? It just makes everybody's life easier, and so for, just for this video, I'm just going to call it the ZhanChi, and you guys can probably live with it. Right now, I don't intend on reviewing this cube, just because there's so many other great reviews out there. What I will say is, if I find something surprising, let's say it's really not that great of a cube, then I will make a review. Or, if you really want my opinion on the cube, just because I view things a little bit differently, then leave a comment below and say whether or not you want to see a review from me and give my personal opinion on it. Regardless of whether this cube is good or not, I will say right off the bat that this will be my new main, because my Guhong is just too old and it's been worn out. And I feel okay about that because this has gone through tens of thousands of solves, so I don't feel bad at all about retiring this particular cube. So I got this from Amazon.com. It was sold by Magic Puzzle Cube. I don't really recommend buying from Amazon just because it's so much more expensive, but I did buy from there because I was getting a couple of other things, and so it was just sort of like a one-stop shop type of deal. So the link is in the description, but just keep in mind that there are places that sell it for a lot cheaper. So this is the first time I've ordered from Magic Puzzle Cube, and the box looks to be in pretty good shape. Just going to unbox this. This knife is incredibly dull. So sorry about that. It's not that knife. Alright. So you see Magic Puzzle Cube. This is their business card. This cube is everywhere. This is like the standard Rubik's Cube picture, I guess. That's cool. That's the invoice. And here's the cube in a ton of bubble wrap. Okay, so here are stickers. Okay, so this is an extra set of stickers. That is awesome. I do need stickers, and I actually really like the DaYan stickers. And then here is the card. This is number 7073, so clearly I did not get this very early. Alright, let's just open this up. Alright, and there's nothing else in the box. Okay, so this is really cool. You've all seen this, but I haven't, so I'm going to show you again anyway. The first time I saw this, I did not know this was a corner with an edge behind it. I thought this was just like a really lopsided edge piece for whatever reason. Okay. Let's open this box. Can't open it from there, so I will open it from the bottom. Okay, and right out of the box, it feels kind of bad. Well, there's dust all over it, but that wasn't really what I was getting at. It just feels like, oh, I don't know what it feels like. It's just really weird. There's a bunch of grease on the blue side. Hopefully you can see that glimmer right there. Yeah, a lot of it. I'm going to wipe it off with this cloth. This is actually a cube bag, but it's fine. Some air bubbles on the stickers, that's okay. I don't mind that at all. It seems like DaYan still has the same molding process. It's pretty hard to show on this camera, but basically on the edge pieces, on the left of the edge pieces right there, there's this little dip, and it's consistent with all DaYan cubes. Not a big deal. First turns. Whoa. I'm trying to think of what cube feels like this. It's almost like, was it Alpha Micro? Something like that. it's the one where the edge piece is wider and the corner pieces are smaller. It feels a lot like that. Right out of the box when I first held it, that's the first thing I thought of. And turning it feels pretty similar too. It's better, obviously, but does have that same sort of feeling. It's actually really smooth, so I'm happy about that. And there's a lot of lube. It's like doused in lubricant. Tensions are not very good. They're not very even right now, but I can already tell that this is going to be a great cube. So corner cutting. This is really, really tight, by the way. Can still do 45. So yeah, this cube will be awesome. This is the thing I was going to mention. On the website, they didn't have the TM logo on this cube, so I was sort of worried. I didn't know if they had like the correct DaYan 5. I don't know. I was just concerned that maybe they didn't really have the right cube and it was sort of a scam. But then basically I looked online and this store actually has really good reviews. So yeah, if you do want to buy it from this store, by all means go ahead. Just make sure you buy more than $25 worth. I think that gives you free shipping, but I'm not really sure. But I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm just gonna take a piece out because I have never seen these pieces up close before. And okay, it's a good thing I did too. Well, first of all, it's really greasy, but more importantly, these edges are not snapped together completely. Look at these torpedoes. They look a lot smaller in real life. I thought they were huge, but they're not. They're really tiny. So I probably will mess with these torpedoes to see if it's better or not. But for right now, I'm just going to leave it in. As far as mods go, I'm not going to do the 48-point edge mod because that does nothing. It didn't even really do that much on the Guhong, so I'm assuming that it's not going to do that much for the ZhanChi. What I will do, though, is I'm going to use sandpaper to get rid of this flash on the corners so that the torpedoes can ride across them a little bit more smoothly. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, I can't see it on this camera, but there's flash on the torpedoes, and I'm going to sand that away as well. Centerpiece, yeah, nothing really that special. But yeah, these edge pieces are pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm actually very happy with this cube right now. Free stickers is cool too. Oh, and speaking of the old logo, it turns out that the stickers they gave me have the old logo. So maybe that's what was on the cube when I saw it. I don't know. Size comparison, yeah, it's just about the same as Guhong. You know, the sides don't really feel that different. They actually feel sharper. But I've heard that they're supposed to be rounder, maybe? I don't know. Right now, I'm just going to do a solve, not a time solve, but just solve to see how the cube feels. And that'll pretty much be it for the first impressions and unboxing. Again, if you do want to see a review, then please leave a comment below. And also, if you would, just go to the Google Moderator on my channel and put a suggestion or vote for something. I read all of those, and I actually try to make videos that I can that were suggested. So if you could, that would really help me out. And then, but more importantly, for this video, tell me if you want a review or not, because I kind of want to make one, but I don't want to waste your time if no one wants to watch it, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go to, let's see, I think I'm just going to use, yeah, I'm just going to use PPT to get a scramble and just get a really, better feel for the cube, basically. Oh, other question I have, what do you lube this with? Because I've heard cyoubx isn't that great for it. But yeah, I have no idea. I'm guessing I'm probably going to use Maru lube, but that's just my thoughts right now. This is actually a pretty hard scramble, so. Okay, so this definitely needs to be tension, but regardless, first impressions, this cube is really, really amazing, and I'm really looking forward to breaking this in. Again, if I do a review, I'm going to do it if you guys want me to, for sure, just because I think this cube might have things I can say about it. Um, it's a very unique cube, and I like it a lot. Wow, this was a really long unboxing of first impressions, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and leave a comment below saying whether or not you want me to review it. So, until next time, toodles. Yeah.